Hello and welcome to the Burning Metal Weekly Roundup. This is the second weekly roundup for December, and I'm joined yet again this week by Adrian Williams of Metal Messiah Radio, conjurings from the Hellfire Club, screams from the Metal Crypt. Man, your fucking title is so long, isn't it?
The way,
Title is so
yeah,
long.
yeah.
How are you anyway, man?
Oh, I'm grand. I'm grand.
Good stuff, good stuff. And before we kick on the roundup, we got the announcement this week: the Sepultura are calling it a day after 40 years. Why?
Um, I don't. I think the current iteration of Sepultura are gone, and it's open for fucking Max to take it back after.
Never going to happen, man.
No.
Never going to happen. There's too much bad blood between himself and Andreas. Way too much bad blood. That
Yeah,
was a good old
yeah.
discussion on the Burn of Metal.
So yeah,
Good old discussion on the Burn of Metal page about it, though.
yeah. I know. I know.
See, the thing with me is, when it comes to Sepultura, I'm a very open-minded music fan, as you know.
Yeah.
And the biggest reason I could never get into the new Sepultura, I tried. I have two other albums. I have Nation and the previous one. I can't think of the name, but now in my collection out there. I
I
tried.
have. Yeah, I have a few of the ones with Derek Brown. Like,
Yeah, I've tried.
so I have Alex and what was the one after it? I forget the name of it.
No idea, man. But anyways, the big thing for me is back in 1990, early 1994. I was in the house. My parents were gone, and it was late. And I got up and I was like, "What's going on? Why aren't you here?" Like I was just kind of thinking, "What's going on?" You know. And as I turned on the TV around 3 o'clock in the morning or whatever it was, and this thing came on called Noisy Mothers
Oh yeah,
with Crusher, of course, who has been on my podcast, which is
yeah,
amazing. I was amazed that my fucking introduction to metal was actually on my podcast. And the very first track I heard that night was Sepultura, Slave New World. So that was my introduction to heavy music.
yeah.
So when something's that powerful that it's your first ever
I know. Yeah,
introduction to music, a heaviest type of music, and it's Max forever Max. It's going to be forever Max in my mind because 14-year-old me seen this and was like,
I
I
know.
couldn't
Yeah,
understand a word they were saying. I hadn't a fucking clue what was going on. I was like, this is amazing.
yeah,
I've heard of other bands like Iron Maiden and a few others like Rage Against the Machine and whatnot, but this just hit me and I was just like, whoa. So
I
that's the reason I couldn't. I just couldn't get. But anyways, look at they've had 40 years and they've done well for themselves. So and as I said, we've said previously, if you think this is going to get reformed Sepultura, there's too much bad blood between them. Igor doesn't like Andreas either. Like so, like you know, it's. I know money is a thing, but I just can't see it happening.
yeah,
Which they're touring the fucking beneath. They were touring the Beneath the Remains and their Eyes albums last year, and the re-release
yeah.
Best Field
Yeah,
Devastations again. Like so, they're doing the old Sepultura thing. Like so, and one point that did come up though, when Max went off on his own big new metal thing. We'll start the roundup now after this. Would Sepultura be as beloved as they are if Max hadn't left? If Sepultura had become a new experimental new metal band, would they be the beloved band that released Schizophrenia, Beneath the Remains, Arise, Chaos AD?
no,
Like they're
no.
going in that direction with Roots.
Yeah, yeah. I know.
People liked it at the time, but it hasn't aged well.
Um, at the time, I love Roots, but I can't listen to it now.
Yeah, it hasn't aged well at
I
all.
can't. I'm not. I'm not really a new metal fan. I
Oh, I know
grew
you're
up.
not. I know you're not. Yeah,
Yeah,
that's why
one,
a good point that
one
was
of the
brought up.
one of the first bands I really got into was Sepultura, and Beneath the Remains, I just go, holy shit!
The first
Like
three, the
this is
first,
fucking
the first. When I was 14, I got into metal, and I was working in the bog for 3 months. Horrible. Oh, I wouldn't wish it on anyone, especially when you're 14, cycling seven
yeah,
miles in and out, and then footing fucking turf all day. But I went over to my family in England, and I bought 7 cassettes: Pantera, Cowboys from Hell, Vulgar Display of Power, and Far Beyond Driven. Sepultura, Arise, Beneath the Remains, and Chaos City, and Slayer Hell Awaits. So the whole background in music is Max and Sepultura. So,
yeah, yeah.
but look at Yeah, but they had a good run, and
I know, yeah,
it's an interesting debate for people because everyone is going to have their own view on it. Like
I
Richie
know, yeah,
from Metal Cell and Mark from Indominus love the new Sepultura. But when I explain to them why I'm such a diehard Max fan, the two of them were like, yeah, that makes sense.
yeah.
It's your fucking introduction to metal, like that's just it's imprinted on your brain forever.
Hmm.
Anyways, we have rambled on long enough now. It's time to kick on the roundup that we're supposed to be doing here now. Anyways, first on our list, we have a band called 13 Doors who released their second video single, Unleash the Beast. And they quite literally have unleashed the beast.
It's the beast, yeah.
Play a
Okay,
minute of that
totally.
now. First one of the evening for Calvary Sports. Good stuff. I'll never go there. Here we go. I don't see the point in wearing sportswear. I've stopped it there now, unfortunately. I gave it the time. Oh, that's a fucking cracker, man, isn't it?
Fucking class, that song is, man.
Both have been brilliant, but this is better, I think.
Yeah, I don't know which I prefer. Both of them are good, but I can't really pick which I prefer, which track, you know. But that the groove and that it's fucking it's deadly.
Oh,
It
it's
is.
really,
It's
really
just
good.
fucking great hooks in it,
As I said on
you
the
know.
post I put up on the site, like, these lads they know how to write a good song, first and
Yeah,
foremost.
yeah,
They
yeah,
have all the
yeah.
riffs and the leads and all the rest, but they just know how to write a good, catchy song that will catch on across a very wide spectrum of taste in music. Like,
I think they're holding back, to be honest with you. You know, you can see a DJ makes it look so easy the way he plays. It's just
Pat
fucking
Byrne on bass.
phenomenal.
Pat
And
Byrne's one of the best bass players in the country.
Yeah, Pat's phenomenal bass player as well. Fucking
And there was a bit of
unreal.
there was a bit of confusion around this release too, because we were looking there and it was like, that's Keith McCoy in the fucking drums. What's going on here?
Yeah,
But it turns out their drummer became ill. And of course, everything would have to have been booked in advance. So Keith just came in, stood in just to record the video for the help to give the lads a dig out. Like, he's not in the band.
mm.
Because at first I thought with Keith in the band, I was just like, oh, the two head fuzzy boys are back together again.
Yeah, yeah.
Pat and Jesus, Keith, apes together strong once again. Bass and drums back together. But no, unfortunately, he was just a stand-in. But that's all right. That's just good for him to give him a dig out, like.
Yeah.
And that was 13 Doors. It's in it's wrote in Roman numerals, XIII Doors. And that was their second single, Unleash the Beast. And you should check it out because it's a fucking cracking tune. Song, should I say? I hate the word tune. I hate that word. I don't know why I said that. But anyways, next on our list, we have a new track from the lads in Blood Soaked called Deranged. And we shall play a minute of that now.
Fire,
song before. No, but that another great song from the lads.
Yeah, I like fucking Danny's vocals have improved so much.
I'm sure they're growing as a band again. Like they're only back
Yeah,
together. Well,
no, I know, and I know the production sounds a bit fucking different. It's a lot more raw.
yeah,
It is, which and it fucking suits them big
oh,
time.
yeah.
They still have that groove as well.
Mm. Full of uplifting line lyrics. Like I hate this fucking world, and like it's just really happy song. It takes you to your happy place. Like you're like in a Happy Gilmore, you're listening to it, and there's all the fucking money coming out of the machine, and everyone's just dancing around you. Like your man still has his hand that didn't get bitten off by the crocodile. Like real happy place. I know they've kicked on nicely over the last. They're back over just over a year now, aren't they?
About a year,
About
yeah.
a year now
Yeah,
they're back together. Yeah, they were. It's 1993. They were originally a band, wasn't it?
yeah, back in the early to mid 90s,
Yeah.
basically.
And all of a sudden, then they made their announcement that we're having another crack at it.
Yeah, and they're in Metal to the Masses again,
Taking back metal to the masses
which would
again.
be fucking great for them, you know?
Ah, no, they're getting out and they're playing live and they're
Yeah.
releasing new music and look at this. They came back to just have a bit of crack, I'd say, and just to come back and play
Yeah,
music thing.
yeah,
No,
yeah.
at their stage in life, they're not looking at this as anything other than just go play a few gigs, write some music, and just have a bit of crack, like.
Mhm.
And they're writing good music, and they're improving, and they're growing as a band as time goes on again. And we wish them well and going forward. And next on our list, we have a band that's originally from Bolivia, but have members based in Ireland called Worship the Pestilence. And we shall play a minute of their. It's just the EP is in full here. It's Rebel Child of Nature. Well, I don't know what track is first. Is it Underworld Awakening? I think it is. Yeah, that's it. We'll play a minute
Yeah.
of that now. Oh, I skipped on a bit. Shit. Stop there now. Give it the time. Ah, brutal slamming death metal.
Yeah, deadly. The guitarist lives in Dublin.
All right, that's it. Yeah.
Raoul's his name, and nice guy he is. No,
I listened to that earlier. It's pretty good. So it is.
yeah, they have two albums before, two, I think,
I'd never heard of
two
them
full
before.
lengths before. They're good, man. That's probably their best release for me, and
Oh, very good, very good.
no,
And we are just saying about getting old there a minute ago. I had to stand up there and move myself side to side because the pain was coming down my leg. Just click the back in again,
oh shit.
Yeah, that's yeah. My back is bollocks. Anyways, Worship the Pestilence. I'm liking that. That's pretty cool. Could it be under consideration for our EP list? Theory, it couldn't it?
Theory of cuts, yeah.
In theory, but I don't think we want to add any more to that EP list.
Yeah,
Do we?
yeah. Oh, jeez. No, I don't know. No.
At this stage now. And
Yeah.
the fucking Metal Cell are doing theirs tomorrow night, the fucking cheaters. They're doing it early.
Bit early.
Ah, look at
Bit
that.
early.
It's tough to fit these things in,
Yeah.
But so that'll be an interesting watch tomorrow night. It kicks off at 8:30. It's live on Facebook, on YouTube. I
Yeah.
don't know if it's live on YouTube, but it's live on Facebook anyway.
It's live on Facebook, I think.
Yeah. That'll be worth checking out to see who they
Oh,
picked.
yeah. I'll have a look at that.
Oh, I will
Definitely.
myself too. See who they picked.
Yeah.
I know Richie's struggling with it.
Hey, yeah.
Sure, of course he is. How could you not be?
Yeah.
The quality this year has been just fucking insane.
No. Yeah.
Best year ever, maybe.
Possibly. Yeah, possibly.
Arguably.
Yeah.
And that was Worship the Pestilent from their EP Rebel Child of Nature. Next on our list, we have a band from the north of Ireland called Gravity Well, who released their new single Delirium. Another curveball.
Yeah,
Another
big time.
curveball.
Yeah,
Marvelous.
big
Another
time.
definite curveball. And we shall play a minute of their track now, Delirium.
The Aldi value was turned up to the...
Oh, that's an ad for Aldi. Trying to sell me crisps and stuff and ice cream. And go away with your shit food that don't. It's bad enough with having a drink problem without fucking having a fucking problem with eating that shit as well. Like. I'll stop it there, unfortunately, give it the time. That's a really, really good song.
Man, that's a huge improvement on the stuff from their album, their first album.
I listened to the album when we were doing these roundups back in the day, but I have a very vague recollection of it.
Yeah. I like the album, but that's just fucking on another level now.
Yeah. I don't remember them in that good, let's put it that way.
Yeah. I know.
Oh no, they have really kicked on.
Yeah.
And her vocals suited to perfection.
Yeah, I know. I saw them live down in Wexford back in July when they were playing with 12 gauge.
Oh,
and they were fucking phenomenal. They were. I was kind of taken back, like, because I was familiar with the sound, but they're fucking heavy.
Their guitarist Russell has been around a long time now. There was Elliot, should I say Elliot? He's been around a long time now.
Yeah,
he's an experienced player. Like, he's been in bands for at least 10 years, to my knowledge. So they definitely seem to know what they're doing.
Yeah.
Oh, that's definitely a curveball for me on the singles of the year list. I thought I had my top 10 kind of more or less laid in. The next thing this comes out, and I'm like, oh, fuck. this is going to change it, I think.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I just it's something different.
Yeah. Exactly. That's what I'm thinking as well.
They don't sound like anyone else.
No.
And that was Gravity Well, who released their new single Delirium. Check it out. It's a proper, if you like psychedelic doom with like good haunting and beautiful female vocals at the same time and leads and riffs and stuff, you just check it out. It's a fucking quality song. Next on our list, we have a band that you'll have to do a lot of the heavy lifting here with, because I only found out about them a few hours ago, called Inner Circles.
Yeah, I only it's a solo project. The guy posted in the Irish Metal Group on Friday.
Oh, it's a solo project?
Yeah, it's a solo project.
Really?
And I found out when I went on to Bandcamp, guess who mixed it for him? Very elusive Mr. Cunningham.
Yeah, Jesus.
It's on the Grey Stag album.
Oh yeah, he's good.
Yeah, and man, it's fucking deadly. It is. There's kind of goth mixed with rock and metal.
All right, well, sure, we'll play a minute of the track Drowned for now. Here we go. stop it there, and unfortunately gave it the time. Yeah, that sounded good, man. I need to give that a proper listen. I didn't have the chance today, as I was telling you before we came on. My niece and nephew were here all weekend, so
Yeah, it's, that reminds that intro reminds me about kind of Sisters of Mercy.
no, it does. Yeah.
Yeah,
And you kind of get kind of a Curie vibe off it as well, too.
yeah, but the kind of there's a lot of heavy parts in it as well. Kind of, there's a kind of early cat or not early cat to the latter stuff from Catatonia, basically that sort of vibe going on as well. You know,
Yeah, you said to me, you sent it on to me. You sent it on to me yesterday, but as I said, I didn't have the chance to check it out yesterday. And I
yeah,
was so busy the last couple of days. But you did mention it was a curveball on the EP list for you.
yeah, big time, man. I had it on repeat last night for about fucking. So I didn't really. I just let it play for hours, for about 3 hours, 4 hours flat, and it just clicked
That's
instantly.
usually a good sign.
It's really good. It is.
And for a one-man project, that's very impressive.
Yeah, that's kind of when I found out that it was. I was kind of going, "Holy crap! This sounds fantastic!" Like it obviously put a lot of work into it.
Oh God, yeah. Oh,
You know,
you
obviously,
can tell just by listening to even a minute of it. That's
yeah.
put into it.
Mm.
I'll definitely have to check it out now in the next couple of days, and I'll do up a post on the Burning Metal page and try and spread the word about it, because it sounds like it's worth my time checking out.
Yeah.
And that was Inner Circle, should I say, who released his debut EP, is it?
No, I think it's second EP. I think he has another EP. I haven't listened to that though.
Ah, right. This is all this new to me.
Yeah.
It's called Obscured Memories, and that was the track Drowned. So check that out if you like the sound of that kind of, as we said, Sisters of Mercy, culty, Catatonia vibe to it. Just if that sounds good to you, it's probably going to be well worth your time, because you said it is, and we usually agree. Not all the time, but most of the time.
Yeah.
And we have two left. And next on our list, we have Keith McCoy again. This time, though, in his own project and not in one he was standing in on, just to give the lads a dig out. This was the cover from Halloween 3 that he released. He does loads of different synth stuff, like, and Halloween 3, he has a bit of a borderline obsession with that film, if you ask me. That's all right. That's okay. It could be worse films you could have a borderline obsession with. There's a lot worse films. It's Congeniality or something like that. You know, there's way worse. There's loads of examples. I've never watched that film. I just picked it out of my head. It was a random fucking. I don't know why it came into my head, because I've never watched it. Anyways, I'm ranting and raving. Listen to Drive to Santa Mira from Keith McCoy. Play a minute of that now. Came at the time. Oh, that's a cool cover.
Deadly. I was listening to it last night.
Really cool cover of that. Like, yeah, Halloween 3 is a film that probably would be better well known if it wasn't called Halloween.
Yeah, Yeah.
But then again, would have anyone ever heard of it wasn't called Halloween? That's the eternal debate. Like,
Yeah, no. And I think I mentioned this before. I think Carpenter wanted to kind of like short stories, but
oh
the
yeah, we know the
Myers
story,
thing
but
was just too fucking powerful.
yeah, just Michael
It was
Myers.
just too fucking good. You know?
He started it, but look at it's appreciated, and look at all these years later, like, and Keith is still releasing music about it, like
Yeah.
nearly
But
40. It must be nearly 40 years at this stage.
I know there's a lot of people who actually say it now when you mention Halloween Treats and say, yeah, that's a great film.
Well, I wouldn't go
No.
as far as saying it's a great film, but it's a good film.
Yeah. Yeah.
It has its moments, but no, it's just fair play to Keith for keeping it alive, and
Yeah, I know.
it's definitely worth it. If you've never watched Halloween 3, you should check it out just to see what all the controversy and hype or fuss or whatever you want to call it is about. And we have reached the end of our round of Bar 1. A band from Derry, I believe you said, called Craig.
Craig, yeah.
Craig,
Yeah.
And this is their debut EP, single, should I say?
Single, yeah.
Yeah. Effigy.
Yeah.
We shall play a minute of that now. I'll wait on. I'm going to give you thoughts early. Wait.
For something worth unboxing this Christmas, try it.
Now a burger ad. The YouTube does not really targets the wrong fucking person and me with fast food and fucking shit like that. I'm never going to eat that crap. I used to be a chef. I can cook great shit. I can fucking fast food. Fuck that. Stop there. I should have kept it playing for another few seconds. I just got caught up there, man. Fuck. That is sounding really, really, really good.
Yeah. There's some time changes in it.
Really Miss Hugga type vibe to it.
Which?
Real Miss Hugga type vibe to it.
Yeah. There's if you listen to the full song, there's just clean vocals in there as well.
Oh yeah,
and
I know. We had a bit of them in there, sure.
Yeah. Holy shit! Like,
where'd you find them?
I was listening to it. Well,
where'd you find them?
The drummer added me a couple of weeks ago on Facebook, and then I noticed there were a few of them were on I think one or two of them were on Instagram. They don't have a Facebook page though.
Yeah, they got an
Instagram. That's kind of how I found out about them.
As I said to you before, man, my Instagram account is gone. I tried to get back on, and it will not let me go back on. I don't get it, but I'm not bothered because I don't want to be on Instagram. I fucking hated it.
Yeah,
I'm happy to be off it, and you can do that side of the fucking shit.
Yeah,
you can do that crap. But
yeah.
No, man, that is sounding really good. Will you fucking hook me up with a contact for them? Because I want to get that on the compilation.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah,
I definitely want to get that on the compilation. So, hook me up with someone and just to ask them, like, I'm sure they'll be all right about it. Like, is like I've never had anyone say no to me, but you just have to fucking act. It's just manners, like, in case they're it's just fucking common courtesy, like, even though you're promoting them, but still it's common courtesy to ask, like, because that is sounding really, really good. Are the young lads
I don't know. I'm not. I could be.
Get
No.
get them Darren in contact with them, like, you know.
I think Darren knows them. I think Darren might know them.
Oh, I'll chat to him as well. So about
I'll mention it to him anyway. So.
I know they are sounding really fucking good.
Yeah.
And we have reached the end of our roundup for this week. And you know, every week I try to find a mad story, and I did. But it's got this is weird. This is just weird. Early on this week, I found a video game that was endorsed by Alex Jones, and I watched a 20-minute playthrough of it, and oh my god, I laughed like I haven't laughed in ages. Like, they've changed all the names, obviously, but you're fighting the likes of Bill Gates and Mark Zuckerberg and fucking Hillary and Bill Clinton.
Fauci.
Yeah. And the Bill Clinton character is called the R word. I won't say it on here. I was just like, oh my god. That's obviously an island reference, like, so. But I was thinking, all right, that's okay. Alex Jones endorsed the game. And in the last 3 days, Alex Jones is back. He was on the Tucker Carlson show that was broadcast on Twitter. And
yeah,
it broke the
I
internet.
saw that. I saw that last night. I did.
And in the last 3 or 4 hours, Alex Jones is back on X, Twitter. He's back on.
Hell
X,
just froze over. Hell is froze over again.
Must done a poll, like, and he's like 70% said, yeah, let him back on. I was like, but holy shit! I never thought Alex Jones would get back onto social media.
Yeah, I can understand why fucking Musk had him off.
But it turns out he wasn't kicked off for the whole that thing. It was for something completely different. It was the old head of Twitter crap when he met him and interviewed him. So like, it was just I watched the interview just out of curiosity, and I was just like, man, he has a lot of good points, isn't he?
Yeah,
he has a lot of things. A lot of things he says are pretty mental, like Alex Jones has always been. But in between all the fucking madness, there's a few points that you're just like, you know, you might be really onto something here. Like, you know, I'm not an Alex Jones supporter as such, and I'm not an Alex Jones supporter, full stop. But you have to give him credit where credit's due. Like, you know, he called 9/11, he called the Russia war, you know, freaky shit, like.
Yeah.
No, like he's like the video he put out in 2001 in July, saying that basically that the fucking Twin Towers are going to be hit and Bin Laden was going to be the boogeyman. And lo and fucking behold, that was freaky. But anyways, we have reached the end now, and we have one more roundup this month that we can fit in. I think it's only that's one more, is it? Because we've got next week is the 17th, and then Christmas Eve is like you'll probably be won't be one available, and then the next one will be the 2nd of January, 2nd of January.
I'm trying to think.
Yeah, it will be, yeah. Or would it be? No, it'd be New Year's Eve. Oh, probably
New Year's Day.
Yeah. Also, basically, we've got one more roundup left for December, and we'll be doing the single of the year list on the 19th, the EP year list on the 20th, and the album years list on the 21st.
Yeah.
So we'll be doing a lot of heavy lifting over those few days, but
yeah.
we just wanted to give everyone that latest possible opportunity to get in. You know, try and give everyone an opportunity, but I can't see much been released after the 21st to the 31st anyway.
Yeah, but I'm doing an extended fucking thing on Metal Messiah this week. An extended Conjurings.
Oh yeah, I should mention that.
And if I miss out on any release between now and the end of the year, I'm doing it in the new year. Basically, I'll cover it in the new year. The likes of See Bloodsoaked there and fucking Inner Circle, I probably won't be covering them until January.
Yeah, just Well, it's December now, man. It's just a time of the year where everyone's kind of busy and you've got to do other things. But anyways, we're off now for now, and we'll be back next week, and we shall see you all soon. Like, share, and subscribe, and all that stuff. Bye now.